What is up, our K&J fam? And you're rocking with Kristin
and Jamil.
And you are back. We are back for a Subway mukbang today with, as you can see, flaming hot Cheetos all over it. So we're super excited. We haven't had Subway in a fairly long time, and I personally love it. Right?
I love it.
Good. It's you know, sometimes it's a little miss.
Yeah.
But when it's hit. You know what I mean?
I had to go there to make sure that it was made right, because I don't know if you guys saw our other video where the guy the person completely messed it up, but go check out the other video. I don't know which one we talked about. But anyways.
Was it in a Subway video?
It was not a Subway.
Yeah, we didn't do a Subway.
This is the first one.
Okay, yeah.
But we've had bad experiences.
We've had bad experiences, so Jamil was like on top of him like a hawk, make sure they're making it like super good.
Yeah.
But it does look really good today. So we have some shout outs that we're going to do today. We have some stories from when we went ziplining, which is pretty fun. So we want to talk about that.
That's right.
When we did a Mexico trip.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that. Okay, so what did you get, babe?
So pretty much I got the new brisket barbecue sandwich that they have.
Nice. That's in the middle here.
Yeah, it's the one in the middle, so hopefully it tastes good. I don't know. We'll try it.
Yeah.
And then also I'll talk about it too. They have sliders now at Subway, and we got the 4 sliders, so we wanted to test those out too, see how they are. So it's the ham and cheese one, pastrami or salami one.
Okay.
There's the steak. Cheesesteak one, and then just turkey and by itself.
They look good. Okay.
Yeah, so they're pretty good.
And then I got a chicken bacon ranch sandwich over here.
I didn't get mustard. Is that cool? Okay, good.
On mine? You didn't get it? Okay, that's fine.
Did you want mustard?
Did you say no to mustard?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I like mustard. But,
I know. Well,
that's fine. Why?
You didn't say mustard in the...
Yeah, I know. I know. So, it's fine.
We got mustard.
No, I don't care. I don't need it, but I like mustard. Yeah. He was talking about, okay, what don't you want in it? And I was like, okay, no jalapenos and no cucumbers. And
First
I was like, everything else.
No. Then I said, how about salt and pepper? You're like, no. It's like vinegar.
Well,
no.
Yeah, I feel like that doesn't count.
Okay.
It's fine.
Let's get to it.
I don't care. Let's eat. I'm starving.
We're eating. We're stuffing it. Oh, let's do the shout outs really quick,
okay,
you guys.
Really
we're just
quick.
Gonna shout some people out. Some people that are really, amazing.
Okay. So shout out to Muhammad Abir Khan from Bangladesh.
What's up, man?
Hi, we have people from far away. Bangladesh is crazy far.
Yeah.
Near India, I believe, is from what he tells us. So that's pretty cool.
Yep.
Shout out to John Harvey Rivero Baccaran from the Philippines.
What's up, man?
We got people from all over the world. Super cool.
Yeah.
Anthony Suazo, we got to shout you out, dude, from Colorado.
Yes, I know. We got to do somehow, I don't know, we'll do a mukbang with you someday, some way or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure that out.
Go Rockies.
Nice.
Right?
Yep,
okay,
that's right.
Okay, good. Go Jazz.
I don't know. Colorado Jazz? No. You're thinking Denver
Jazz?
Nuggets.
Denver, Colorado.
Yeah,
Nuggets.
The Nuggets.
Go Nuggets. What's Jazz?
That's San Antonio. Not San Antonio. Utah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Not Jazz. What did I say? Nuggets.
That's right.
Go Nuggets. Go Nuggets. Okay, my bad.
Cool. And we're going to be doing more shout outs too as we go. These were just a few we wrote down, but we have a lot more shout outs coming. So thank you guys so much for everything.
Yes.
All right. We are eating. We're digging in. Let's do this. You want your sandwich first?
Sure. Be careful.
I know. Sorry for the sound, you guys.
Yes. Thanks, babe.
Yeah, no problem. I got to get some napkins really quick.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be right back, you guys.
We forgot napkins.
Napkins.
Oh, my God. This is crazy. I'm just going to put this down for a second and put the chips, well, I'm talking to them.
Yeah, do your thing.
And put the chips in the sub a little bit better. Okay. And then I'm going to hold it back up again.
All right.
Just to make sure that I got it all. There we go.
Cool. And I'm going to just stand up and grab mine.
Oh, yeah.
And we got more chips on the side, too, just in case. But for now, I'll mess it all up.
We got lots of...
Trying to put this in here. Oh, we got to do a thumbnail, huh?
Yes. Oh, we do. Okay.
Thumbnail.
God, you're so good at remembering.
Well, that's what I do.
What would I do without you?
Forget.
Set a reminder.
Set a reminder, exactly, if you remember. No.
Okay, ready?
All right, you guys. Here we are, thumbnail. Okay, one more.
Okay. Should we smile?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Okay, you weren't smiling.
I figured.
Okay.
I forgot.
Okay.
I forgot to smile. All right. That's interesting.
it?
Really good. Is this yours?
No, it's yours.
This is good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Yay. I'm happy. He's surprised.
I am.
I'm surprised too.
We watched other reviews on this sandwich. They said it wasn't good. Yeah.
Dame Drops didn't like it.
Either way, and everyone has their own taste, of course. But it's good. It's better than I thought. I actually was, because we were listening to him, I was like, I was probably not going to be good, but I wanted to try it. It's pretty good. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good.
I think sometimes when you see a negative review, and then you're like, pleasantly surprised, maybe. Like when you try it, because you're thinking it's going to be awful.
That's a good point.
Right?
Yeah, that's a really good point. By the way, I don't know how this lighting looks, you guys. We're still trying to get things set up. I'm looking at the camera. I can't even see myself. It's so dark.
I know.
So I don't know if it looks too dark or not.
Yeah.
So sorry if it does. I don't know.
It's weird. We're trying to figure out the best setup, but it's difficult. Lots the onion.
That's good.
I'm thinking about my cousin, you guys. My cousin is watching our videos. And she's like, I get so hungry every time I see a video that I need to eat. I'm like, I get it.
It's crazy how that works,
I'd probably feel the same way.
Well, we do. We'll watch other people's videos, and right away we're like starving. Starving, It
just looks so good.
Even after I've eaten, I'm like, man, I want some more food. It's so crazy.
Yeah. There's something about watching people eat. It's satisfying, I guess.
It's really interesting. It's got, it is satisfying, but it's not really, because you get hungry. So it's like, wow.
That's true.
It's strange.
Well, yeah. Fun, but it's fun. I don't know. If you're eating along, it's fun.
That's true. It is fun. That's satisfying. So we were trying to think about kind of funny stories that we've had. Something that was kind of interesting. And we started thinking about this Mexico trip that we had. That was pretty fun, actually. Really, really fun. We went to where do we go? Cabo.
We did a Mexico cruise.
We did a Mexico cruise.
You okay?
Yeah.
Wow. I went to 3 places on the cruise. We did a 7-night cruise, leaving from Los Angeles, I think Long Beach.
It was Long Beach.
Went to Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, that's right.
Mazatlan.
And Cabo San Lucas. So that was really fun, but when we got to Puerto Vallarta, I hope I said that right. I might say it wrong. Sorry, guys, if I did. We got there, we did a zip line, which was really, really fun. Pretty crazy, though. We've actually had never done zip line before.
Wait.
Haven't done it after.
I feel like we talked about this.
No, we didn't go into detail, did we?
Oh, didn't? About the donkey?
I don't remember.
I'm sorry, we'll talk about it again.
I don't know if we talked about this.
I'm about to talk about it.
We'll go a little more into detail, though.
I think I just realized.
I think we might have just covered it briefly.
Okay.
Anyways.
But I didn't talk about my scary experience, so. I'm excited to share it. Okay.
We did talk about this. Sorry, guys, we're rookies at this.
Yeah, but they might not have seen it, and I had a scary experience that I don't think I talked about.
We'll talk about it.
Okay. No. We did an excursion, or we did zip lines, and it started off with being at the bottom of a mountain, and you had to ride a donkey to the top of the mountain to get to the zip line.
You best. This is what we had to do. Off the boat, we take a speedboat to the island.
Do they need to know every detail?
Yeah, because it's crazy.
Okay, go.
We took a 4x4, four-wheelers truck halfway up the mountain to donkeys. From there, we took these donkeys, which was crazy, because Chris will tell you about that in a minute. Donkeys from the middle of this mountain almost to the top, and then we had to walk half a mile to the rest of it.
We did have to walk.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I was like dying. Okay,
all the way up
this is just the start of it, by the way. And I was in like way better shape when we did this. Also, it's like a good 30 pounds less than I am now.
It was pretty tough though.
Anyways, yeah, I'm like dying. So we do the truck part was easy, right? You're on a truck to the donkeys. Mm-hmm. We didn't know any of this, by the way. We were super naive. We were young. I was like 22, 23.
Yeah, we were really young. That's right, younger.
Get to the donkeys. We're like, oh, the right donkeys to the top. He gets on his. I get on mine. He's a little bit ahead of me. Like there's a line of donkeys because we went with like a group of 15 people.
Yep.
Anyway.
Sorry.
His donkey goes his is running. Okay, donkeys I don't really go that fast, but his was just boom, bolting up the mountain. Jamil's like,
well,
yeah.
What happened with mine is they told you okay, if your donkey's gonna go too fast, you want to do hey or something. Whoa, yeah, whoa.
Kind of like a horse.
Mm-hmm. And then obviously if you want to speed him up, you say something else. But anyways, told us what to say. My donkey wasn't listening. He just went for it, and then I made it so, or the saddle got loose, so I slipped to the side. So I'm hanging on sideways, going all the way up this mountain. I think we had helmets on and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sideways going up. It was crazy, and he was gone. I mean, I beat everybody.
So I'm in the back, and obviously, I didn't really realize what was going on with Jamil, but I was like, oh my god, he's leaving me behind. I'm in the back of the donkey line. My donkey was slow.
It's the opposite.
I felt bad because he was making me kick the sides of the donkey to get it to go faster. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try to kick it, but I don't kick hard. I know, but I'm trying to kick it a little bit, and then it's it's not going. So I take hell long to get to the top, right? You guys were probably waiting for me.
We were.
My donkey was not having it.
Are you sure you knew what you were doing? You were doing it the right way? Well, I feel like you didn't know.
The guy was next to me telling me what to do.
Yeah, but he's going to do so much. I don't know. I think
he was the guy was talking to the donkey too. Mm-hmm. Being or whatever it was. And I'm kicking it. And what else are you supposed to do?
Let's go.
Wah.
Wah?
I don't know what it was.
So then, finally get to the mountain.
Yeah, listen. You had no control over your donkey.
But that's because my donkey had issues. I think yours is normal. Donkeys don't run like that. They don't sprint. The whole way up a mountain. It doesn't happen.
It did that.
Maybe I was too heavy. He was like, I gotta get this guy off my back now. It's there's no way.
Oh, God.
There's no way. So, anyways, while we did it, it was pretty dope. We went from, literally not mountain to mountain, but it was hill to hill pretty much. Mm-hmm. And really big hills, you know, which was crazy. That was pretty intense. So, hill, yeah. And then we rappelled down waterfalls.
Wait.
A waterfall. Oh, go ahead.
So, okay. So, we do zip lines. There's a weight limit.
Oh, yeah.
I was definitely under it, but
I was not that much over.
They weren't over, but he wasn't that much over.
4 pounds over.
No,
but
10.
No. I was
I'm pretty sure you were 10 pounds over. I think the weight limit was
20. I'm
pretty sure you were 230.
I don't think I was 230.
Maybe you were 228. Okay.
I was under a little bit. I was over a little bit. Not 10 though. But anyways.
Looking back on it, I would not have let that happen. But we're young. We're it's fine. They tested out with 300-pound people, and it doesn't break.
Not where we went.
And
they're not testing anything out.
It was fine. It didn't break. But
yeah,
looking back on it, I'm oh my god.
Well, one of the zip lines was towards the bottom of it. Mm-hmm. You're over this rock with water, a little, not a waterfall, but it's a rock over there pretty much. Mm-hmm. And everybody, when they're ziplining over the rock, even with legs, legs straight and everything, they're good, I don't know, 5 feet above the rock or something like that. I was like, I almost hit the rock. I had to like pull myself up so I didn't like crash into the rock, you know, below me. So.
There's one guy there that was like similar build to him. And we're like, okay, well, he's
yeah, that's right.
But I think we asked him how much he weighed, and he was like,
he was way less.
He was like 215 or something.
He was less.
That was funny.
Way less.
But for me, you had to like, I did these zip lines. They made you slow yourself down on the zip line.
Yeah. And Kristen doesn't understand.
This is what happened.
How to do it.
That's what happened. So they make you slow yourself down by grabbing onto behind you on this rope, and you had to push down with your hand as you're going fast. They gave you gloves so you didn't get rope burn. This is what happened. I have short arms. I swear that's what it is. So like I just had an issue.
See,
like look, I can't even do it now.
But see, here's the thing. If you guys probably don't see it, it's where Kristen has her arms. You're going like this. You can't slow down. You have to bring your arm back.
I can't.
No, like straighten your arm, and then bring it. Well, obviously you can't because we have this behind us.
Yeah.
It's more like that. You want to go because this is what's happening. Kristen's going like, oh, this arm, like this, when she should be like this. I don't know if you guys can see that. And that was the problem because when you're going like this, it slows you down. It's easier to pull it, and you don't need so much. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, so I can't explain it. But
my hand kept
when
slipping.
you're here, when you're here, it's too hard, which so it kept pulling her back and stuff like that.
My hand kept slipping off. I couldn't stop myself. Anyways,
yeah,
there was one we did. And I was flying. I was flying to the other end. And I was like, break! Break! They're yelling at me like, break!
Yeah, they're yelling.
And I'm like this! And I can't.
And by the way,
so bad.
Went from the mountain or the hill to the other hill. If she didn't break, she was going into a wall or a rock wall. You know what I mean? Like there was like the ledge was maybe like, I don't know. It was probably like the size of this table. Maybe the ledge was like, this big, the size of the whole video. And then the wall. And she's like flying in from like,
all far.
like half a mile or whatever. Not half a mile, but like really far.
I'm like, break, and I'm trying. I'm like putting my thing and kept slipping off.
Yeah.
I braced myself. I was like, as soon as I'm like 2 feet away, I'm like, I slam into the guy.
Luckily,
he stopped me. He was there. It was like almost like getting in a little car accident.
I know.
He's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm fine." Like, I'm a little embarrassed. I know. But it was fine. It was scary.
I don't blame him. But yeah, it's how you do it. See, if your hand's coming back like this, it's okay to get the rope burn because it's a little further back. So it's not okay to get the rope burn, but it's that's how you do it. You don't have to pull down so hard because you have to pull down really hard. Yeah. And that's not how you do it.
Oh no.
So it was crazy.
So that happened to me.
And then we had to rappel down a waterfall.
And I cried.
I
was so scared. So we had to rappel down a waterfall one at a time. Jamil and I are kind of in the back of the line.
Yeah, we're in the back, yeah.
And I'm seeing everyone do it, and the waterfall wasn't that far.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have some of this, huh?
Yeah, have one of those, because I want to try these out, too, really quick. We're going to get back to the story, but this is the steak one. As you can see, it's flat. Like, there's, like, all bread and barely any meat.
This is ham.
Ham
maybe
in that
cheese
one.
In it.
Yeah.
With some mayonnaise and mustard.
And it's like ciabatta bread, right? Mm-hmm. I don't like that.
No.
Okay. I like the steak one, too. I don't like the bread.
Eat the ham.
The ham good?
I'm like a ham sandwich girl.
I got mustard on that one. It didn't come with anything.
Oh, it didn't?
Nope. That's probably why it's better.
Let me know what you think. Unless it's just me because I love sandwiches.
This is good with mustard.
It is great, right? Okay, cool.
No, it's actually good. But it's pretty good. Anyways, so.
Yeah, so waterfall. So we're rappelled down. I'm like literally almost last. Except for Jamil. I was like, "Can I go before you?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm watching everyone do it. It's probably like 20 feet. I mean, it wasn't like that far.
Yeah.
But I started crying as soon as, like, I was getting closer. Because, like, the anxiety, like, it's like you look down, it's hella far, it's in water.
Yeah.
Nobody normally repels in life, like.
I mean, it was really far, and I that was scary. I mean, that for sure was scary because of, yeah.
It was scary.
It was definitely a little scary the way that thing was.
So, I started crying, and maybe like 3 or 4 people were left.
Yep.
Or 2 even. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, I'm just scared, and I'm like hella embarrassed, and they're like, you can go before us. Like, they knew, like, if I just go.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Yeah.
And you have to go. Like, you don't have any other choice. Like, you have to do it, So, anyways, I did it.
Really quick. This pastrami one's okay. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't get it again. No. There's too much bread on these things, by the way. If you guys try these, it's too much bread. Mm-hmm. It's just too much bread.
Mm-hmm. You need, like, double meat on those sliders.
You do. You need double meat. That's exactly it.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. I tried. Okay, anyways, yeah, so we pulled out the waterfall. I finally did it. I'm crying. The guys are like, the guides, they're very sweet, which was nice. I did it, but then you rappel down into the water. Mm-hmm. It was like hella cold. Do you remember? Like my breath, I was like, hella freezing.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be cold.
But it was fine.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And you're like sopping wet and you still have to walk.
That's true.
Anyways, so this is like hours, you guys. Like, so you have like probably like 5-6 zip lines. You got to walk to each one once you do it. Yeah. You're doing it kind of down the mountain. Then you have to do this waterfall thing, and you do that. Then you walk hella far, and then you got to rappel over like a bridge. Not rappel over a bridge, but like walk over this bridge.
That's right. You're talking about on the way back home?
On the way back to the car, the truck.
Yeah. Well, I want to talk about that really quick.
Okay,
I want to say something. So overall, it was amazing. We loved it. Like, honestly, I mean, I think, right? I think so, right?
No, I had fun.
Overall, really fun. Like, a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. But on the way back, we walked, like, I'm going to say, like, 2, maybe 3 miles.
We did, right?
It was a long time. It was, like, 2, maybe 3 miles walking, which isn't terrible. We could walk 2 or 3 miles. But the thing is, we walked a lot the whole time. And then having to, like, zip line, you're tired and stuff. And then, which is even worse, on the path back, it was like an obstacle course. Mm-hmm. They had all these like things where you had to like climb and like what she's talking about. Like there were these 2 rope things, one on the bottom, one on the top, and you had to like walk across.
I gotta traverse.
Sorry, traverse. Yeah.
Hold your whole body weight, like whatever. I remember being like, I am done. I was so tired. Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty crazy.
And I remember, like, once I did the rope thing, I was, like, getting tired. I'm like, but I'm done. I went how to walk, and I knew we were walking back to the truck. But it was just so long, and I remember towards the end, I'm like, oh, my God, I am so done. Like, I was, like, the last 10 minutes, I was done. Luckily, we hit the car, and it was fine.
Yeah, it took a while. Oh, and then on the way back, it was kind of cool. We like, took a detour to this little Tequila spot where literally it was like, really, I mean, amazing tasting tequila. Mm-hmm. Actually, that was the first shot I ever had in my life too. Mm-hmm. I don't, just so you guys know, I don't drink pretty much, but occasionally, when I say occasionally, I mean like twice a year maybe, I'll have like a sip of some wine or something like that. We do wine tasting and stuff. But in this case, we did tequila, obviously because they had all these amazing tequilas. So we were like, yeah, why not try them out? So we tested some out.
Oh, really good.
And the guy showed us the one with like a worm in it, which was crazy. That was crazy.
That was gross.
I lost that picture too. I'm mad. I had it. It was great.
Yeah, it was a good picture.
So it was a lot.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. We had like chocolate tequila.
It was, yeah.
Like really good flavors. Mm-hmm. That was fun.
Yeah, so it was really fun. The zip line itself was really, really fun, even the trip, like, the cruise and stuff like that. I know we've talked about cruises before. Definitely go on them. I mean, they're actually a lot of fun. I mean, if you don't mind the water, I mean, some people obviously.
Yeah, some people get
in
it.
the middle of the ocean. I get it.
I don't like the idea either of it.
Yeah, but if you can forget where you're at, which the boats don't rock a lot. Like occasionally during your trip, you'll get some rocking and stuff like that. But for the most part.
They're pretty sturdy.
They're pretty sturdy, yeah.
Like you can kind of, like when you're going to bed.
Yeah, sometimes you can feel that.
Little rock, but
you can sometimes feel
right.
that. Not all the time.
You get used to it.
If If you drink enough, you won't even notice it.
Which most people do.
Because on the cruise, they have plenty of alcohol. That's one thing that ain't going.
Yeah.
That's not.
It's fun. Yeah, I don't love the idea of being in the middle of the ocean either. But
I know.
These cruises are huge. Like, nothing's going to happen.
Exactly. No, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, but...
It's fun.
Yeah, it was really fun, though. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. We've had some good ones.
I think so.
What I mean, we did the cruise. What did we do? Anything else? Oh yeah, in that same trip.
Oh yeah.
Really quick, when we get to Cabo, we get to Cabo.
He almost died.
It could have been really bad. So we did like these. We did like a scuba diving thing, but it wasn't typical scuba diving. They put the gear on you and stuff, but they put a helmet on your head and it has weights on it, so it's just on your shoulders, helmet on the head, and they have a pipe. Connected to the top, or a cord or whatever, where oxygen's pumped into the helmet, and it's 3 times they said the amount of oxygen that you need. So, and then obviously the oxygen, because there's so much coming in, just for breathing and for probably too to keep water from staying out, because there's a little bit of gap there, but there's so much oxygen being pumped in there, it actually pushes it out.
Yeah, so there's a little water up to your neck, and then other than that, there's no water.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's sus.
So
it's major sus. Looking back on it. Anyways, it's helmet diving. They call it.
Exactly, helmet diving. Yep. So while I'm like, we're descending down, we're in there, we're walking around at the bottom, the water floor, and it's like, I don't know, what, 20 feet in the water?
10
to 20, not much at all.
Too deep.
And I'm like, jumping around, like having a good time, like dancing and stuff like that.
Yeah, Jamil's dancing.
Dancing, like doing stuff. And for like, honestly, you guys, a split second, I couldn't breathe. Like, I don't know what happened. But for a split second, maybe I was taking too much oxygen in because I was breathing too much. For a second, I couldn't breathe. And it freaked me out. I was close to just throwing my helmet off and just swimming to the top because I started panicking. So then, like, while I'm panicking, I'm like, okay, calm down. It's all good. I didn't know the techniques I know now, which would have been fine, but I'm like, it's all good. I go to the instructor because they say if you want to go up, point, and then they'll take you back up, and then you can't come back, but at least do that. So I look at the guy, and I'm like pointing, and like, the guy's like, really? You want to go back? You sure? He's kind of making gestures, and I was like, dude. Like, take me back up. So he took me back up and everything, but I was like close. The problem,
so glad you can't do that.
I know, because I don't know what could have happened, but
you could have drowned.
I wasn't gonna drown.
You can't, because that thing is heavy, so you might have been able to like think you're lifting it up, but then you couldn't probably lift it up all the way, and that you can't do that. You cannot do that. It's like so, like literally, like this is.
I'd have been fine.
It's been like
look, when you're scared for your life, you'll get it off your head.
It's been like 11 years since we did this, but like I look back on it, no, it was very dangerous. So anyways, it's good you didn't panic. It's good you didn't panic.
I would have went like this, tipped over,
Jamil,
thrown it off, and just.
It's not even
to the
funny.
top.
You're not even a great swimmer.
And there was, I know, right? And then there was I can swim enough to do that though.
So would you do it again though?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know techniques now. So now I'm not tripping. Yeah. Because here's the thing, you guys. If you feel like you're running out of air and stuff like that, well, I can't say this for everyone, but if you're like underwater and stuff like that, and you feel like if you just slow your heart rate down, exhale slowly and stuff like that, that'll slow your heart rate down. So you don't have to worry about it. Now, obviously, you're going to panic if you really don't have oxygen. But there's so many techniques and things like that you can do to... Because really, that's all it is. It's slowing your heart.
You
just got to calm your body down.
He basically had anxiety.
Yeah, I had exactly. I got anxiety like that, 2 seconds in.
And he's like, oh my God.
It was crazy.
I'm glad you didn't do that.
There's that, and then I mean, honestly, as crazy as this sounds, you got to just accept death. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're in that situation, you got to be like, well, I could die, so let me just see what I can do. I know it sounds crazy. Yeah. But if you can do that, honestly, at least for me, that works for me. I'm like, all right, well.
Yeah, and that makes me super anxious, and I would not be able to do that. And it literally makes me not want to do the helmet thing again. I'll tell you that much.
Almost dropped the soda.
Like, it's not that, it didn't feel that safe.
It was safe, though.
Like, they were safe. Like, you had the guide, but, like, just like you said, what if you lifted your helmet off?
I would have been fine. Listen, you're not swimming that far. I've been in pools that have been, like, 10 or 12 feet, and you just swim to the top. I'd have been fine. Yeah. It's just that it's not safe because, yes, like you said, you could drown, you could... I mean, who knows? You're panicking, right? Who's to say that, yeah, I don't know. But it was fun. It was fun long term. Okay, so. I'm like thinking about all the bad scenarios.
Anyway, no, we did have fun. So helmet diving is interesting. Don't panic. Okay, if you feel the need to go back up when you're down there, just tap the guy. He'll have you go up.
Or take the helmet off. You can take the helmet off and pull your way up with the cord.
Honestly, stop. That's not even funny because you could be liable. Somebody does that.
That's true. Don't do that.
He's totally kidding. And joking. It's not funny about it.
Disclaimer. I'm joking.
It's not funny. Yeah. Just follow the rules.
Yeah.
I'm like all mad at you.
And realize that, think about like, okay, I could die from this. And then don't die.
Okay, I'm literally I'm not going to talk to him for the rest of the day because I'm very irritated.
You're all anxious now?
I'm so irritated with you. Yes, you're giving bad advice.
Okay, all right.
You made me anxious to think about it. You could have died and I would have been...
No, that wouldn't happen.
And I'm definitely not doing it again. I'll tell you that much.
That wouldn't have happened. There was a what is it? A water otter? Seal or whatever?
Okay.
What was that thing?
What thing?
The thing that was there. A seal? Or it was a small... It wasn't a seal, but it was a small water thing in the water with us.
Oh, was there?
You don't remember? They like trained it and stuff. They like gave it food. Well, it was like a water...
Was there?
Otter or some... It wasn't an otter. It was smaller than a seal. But anyways.
Was there?
Yes.
I don't remember that. I remember them like picking up stupid stuff on the bottom of the...
Well, yeah. Well, I'm saying this was before we jumped in the water.
Oh, okay.
There was like a seal thing or whatever it was. Anyways, I'd have grabbed onto him. He would have just taken me to the top.
Okay.
So I'd have been fine.
Okay, honestly, then.
All the way to the top, you guys. So I'd have been fine. I'd have figured it out.
What was I going to say?
I think we're done.
We are so done because I'm so irritated.
I know.
I shouldn't be irritated with him, but
You shouldn't be. I'm a survivor. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to stop here. Keep on surviving, right?
I can't. I can't.
Is that the words?
I'm a survivor.
Yeah. Hey, don't sing.
Keep on.
Because, hey, we're going to get kicked off.
Okay. We're going to get kicked off. We're just not going to be able to monetize this.
Exactly.
And I'm not singing well, which makes it worse. It's one thing if I was a good singer.
It's true.
It'd be worth it.
I taught her that. No, I'm just joking. All right, you guys, we're ending this.
Okay, so I hope you liked our stories.
Yeah.
Lesson on what to do and what not to do, mainly. What not to do.
What not to do.
We didn't try that last slider. Turkey.
What?
No.
Guys, the sliders, not worth it.
They're not worth it. Just get your regular Subway sandwich.
Yeah, maybe double meat, but it ain't worth it.
Yeah, I agree. But it was good. Okay, guys, we love you. Like, comment, subscribe, share. We appreciate your love and support. If you want a shout out, let us know in the comment section below that you want one. We'll shout you out next time. And thank you so much for watching.
Appreciate it, you guys. Talk to you soon.
Okay.
Peace.
Bye.